we go. We're going now. Yeah, sweet. How do we start this? Hello. We're playing Tipsy Tower, and it's going to be great. We're here with Connor of Broken Crow.
Hello.
And we're going to have so much fun. Do you want to... Here, you got to speak into the mic.
All the fun.
You want to hold it for a second so I can pour my drink?
Absolutely. I will hold the mic any moment that you need me to.
Oh, I always need you to.
Just balance it like that half the time. Yeah, a few drinks in, that's definitely going to be a bad idea.
It's a bad idea already. All right, so we're going to have a little bit of mic etiquette here because we are sharing one mic like a bunch of dipnuts. All right, so the name of the game, Tipsy Tower. We have some shots, and we are going to put some really not nice liquor in it, and whoever fucks up the tower has to drink. Oh, I swore. That's another thing. If you swear, got to put a little bit in the jar. Whoever swears the most at the end of the jar has to chug it. Also, if you are the guy who knocks over the tower, you got to take a shot of really nasty rum.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I think we're going to get really drunk.
You want to take a shot just to warm us up?
Yeah, I'll take a shot. I also 100% think that I am going to down multiple jars of the swear jar. Because there's no way in hell that I'm going to go, once I get 3 or 4 drinks in me, there's no way I'm going to go the full video without swearing.
All right.
As if I'll even go 2 minutes without swearing. Oh,
Yeah.
I can smell
Yeah,
it
it smells great.
Oh my. Dude, what the fuck? Ah, shit.
Nope.
No!
That's a swear jar.
It's 2. I can smell that from here.
Yeah, it's so great, right?
That is so powerful. Oh my god, dude.
All right, well,
Okay, well,
to
cheers.
the tower.
To the tower.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Nope.
Definitely.
God, that's got a bite to it. Oh my god, that sucked. Okay, let's do this. Tipsy Tower.
All right. So, about a third of the tower is going to make us drink more, which is fine. I don't want to take another shot of it anytime soon. Here we go. Oh god.
This is like Jenga.
It's exactly like Jenga, but it's not. You got to drink.
Oh, what?
One of them says makeup rule, and that rule could be that the other person has to take a shot. I don't really want to do that, so let's just be kind. Or not, I don't fucking care.
The rule.
Dang it!
You're getting close. That's like one more and then that's it.
I know, and I'm winning so far. Well, not winning. If there's a tie, rock, paper, scissors, I guess.
Ooh, almost almost let one slide. It's blank.
That means nothing. So tell me about Broken Crow.
Broken Crow was a band that I started like 2 or 3 years ago. We're just a melodic death metal band. We play a lot of really fast stuff. We like our technical things. We like a lot of melody, keyboards. We have an amazing keyboardist, Tim, in our band who makes the rest of us look like look like monkeys compared to him on the keyboard, because he knows like music theory and all that, and most of us like, we know our basic music theory, but he knows like music theory, like he's crazy with that. And so yeah, it was just a band I started. I was the only member for the first 2 years, and then we got more members in that are all really cool musicians, and now we're playing live shows around town. We're trying to break out of town and go to like Kelowna and all that and try and do some more. And I don't know, so far my favorite part of the band is, I like writing music and all that, but we have played one show so far, and my favorite part was just seeing like the crowd and like how happy everyone was, and like even with all the craziness that was going on, it was just so awesome to see, because this thing I've been working on for years finally came to like fruition, and people dig it. People didn't sit there and go like, who are these assholes doing this like stupid thing, trying and all that. So it's really cool. Yeah, that's Broken Crow. Basically, it's basically my pipe dream came to life.
It's all coming through. But what about What about the other members of the band? You talked about Tim for a little while. I don't know much about the other guys. I haven't really met them. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the other members? You got much on them?
Yeah, for sure. So there's Tim. He's our keyboardist. He's a crazy, like, weird dude, but I love him. He's like an old school kind of guy with his dad jokes and everything, but he's super funny. He's just awesome. Then our other guitarist, Steve, like my duo with me and him, because we're both on guitar. He's dude, he's nuts too. He's the old man of the group. He's like 26. We're all averaging around like early 20s to even like 19, and like, yeah, Steve is 26. He's the old man of the group, but like he's funny as hell. He's so cool, and he's so talented on his guitar too. Like he shreds up. He's a riff machine. I can hear him whenever we're jamming. I hear him just coming up with riffs left and right. It's so cool. And then Sparsh is our bassist, and he's from East India, and he is so like he so doesn't fit in but also fits in. He's so quiet and timid, and like he doesn't fit in with the rest of us because we're all a bunch of like, in our own way, we're all kind of like maniacs. Oh my god, that's blank. But we're all kind of like maniacs in our own way, and we do all of our dumb things. We all go pretty crazy at parties. We have our fun. He's sober. Like, he doesn't drink or smoke or do, and he doesn't even smoke cigarettes. Like, he's that sober. Yeah. But he is so crazy, and he's got such a good attitude and aspirations when it comes to music. It's awesome to see. Like, it's really awesome to be a part of that. And then Tyler is not exactly a full member. He's been helping us out with all of our shows. But he's the youngest of all of us. He's 19. Like, I don't even think he's 20 for almost like I think he turns 20 in like August or September. Like, he's like freshly 19.
He's a little baby boy.
Yeah, he's a
little baby boy.
Yeah, dude, he's the child. But that kid rips on the drums. He is so crazy good on those drums. It is so impressive. I only wish I could drum as crazy as him. His feet are like machine guns, dude. It is so nutsly impressive.
I've seen him before. I remember seeing when like one of your earlier bands when he was like 16 and he still went like a madman. Has he improved at all, or is he still just
dude? Miles ahead. That kid is doing things on drums that I could only like imagine to do. I like to consider myself an okay drummer. I can hold a beat, and I occasionally get my bass drum in time, but he is literally like a drum machine. It's amazing to see that in somebody as young as him, because I know I'm not that much older than him. I'm like less than a year older than him. But like the fact that he's just doing that at that age, at that level, it's insane. It's like the level of some professionals, and it blows my mind to watch him do that. Yeah. And then yeah, there's me. I'm the singer and I'm the lead guitarist of the band. And I just kind of suck. I mean, there's not much else to say. I make horrible noises with my mouth and with my guitar, and that's about all I can say for me. If you want anything nice to say about me, you would probably have to ask someone else in the band.
Well, most people have a lot of good things to say about you. I know that. Well, yeah, you make your guitar sing and you can wail pretty good, and well...
I do the very, like, hurt in my throat wail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still recovering. I think that's me. I would have chugged that now. I suck. I thought that I was going to be the guy who's coming out here, and I'm going to have this nice clean mouth, because I've been practicing, but I suck. And...
Dude, I'm just on your show, so I'm trying to hold it together as much as I can to not swear. But, like, if this was on one of our things, if, like, the rest of the guys in the band were here, I would be swearing like a sailor. Like, every 5 seconds there would be an F-bomb or something.
Yeah.
Dropping out of my mouth.
We're chugging this, right?
Yeah. If you finish it, you guys, or if you, whatever.
You took, like, 3 sips out of your glass.
Yeah, I did. The rest of it's from me having a stupid mouth. All right.
Bottoms up, dude.
There's lime freaking...
Get that caffeine boost.
Get that caffeine boost.
Yeah.
You make the grossest noises while you're chugging. god, that sounded
What
fucking.
was that?
That sounded fucking
You know, the lime kick was alright.
Yeah, dude, it's like a limerita.
Limerita.
Yeah, you know.
It's better than a roofie colada, I guess.
I don't live in Vegas, so I've never tried one of those.
I don't recommend it. Actually, I met a guy. Normally, I tell stories, and this is a story that I'm about to get to in my actual series. Go check it out. But I remember when I was on the train, I met a guy who was just straight up addicted to fentanyl, and he had a bunch of it on the train with him. No idea how the heck he got it on, but he did. And yeah, he mixed like a bunch of like Percocets and whiskey and stuff into some instant coffee, and he called that a roofie colada. And honestly, he probably had worse on him.
A roofie colada?
That's what he called it. I mean, it's a joke from something else, but yeah, he's sitting there. He's like, he took my instant coffee, and he snuck some like a big bottle of Jack Daniels on the train, and we're sitting there. We're sharing the instant coffee and the Jack Daniels, and then he just pulls out some like crushed up Percocet, puts it in there, and
He might be the first dude ever to date rape himself.
just for the thrill.
He does that in public so he can wake up and go, "Did I get fucked?"
In his mind, he probably did. I'm messed up. I'm so shaky today. God!
Ooh,
It's getting freaking...
it's flimsy because it's also right on the
Oh.
edge too.
Oh,
It's like,
you're madman.
player to right drinks one. That's you.
Dang it.
Dude, by the time we actually start getting really drunk, there's gonna be segments that are just like beep 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 beep.
Yeah,
beep,
no.
beep.
No, I want to be tasteful. I want to be tasteful with my edits.
You should use like, what's that what's that one dude? It's that video. I fucking.
We suck.
That's two. I got it down.
You gotta... Oh.
I said the SH word earlier.
Ooh.
What's that one video of the dude who is like coming and he's just literally like
Oh,
he's
yeah,
where he's just screaming.
yeah. I think that's Loud Niagara. I should use that. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, use that as the censor. Just the
Oh,
that
fuck.
would be such a good censor on that.
That's good. That's actually great. I should have thought of that. Fuck. That's good. Dang it!
Oh, dude.
That-
oh my.
I don't want this one anymore.
No. You can't put it back. You
What?
gotta-
Okay.
You gotta commit to it.
Okay. I'm still taking this piece, but I'm taking it a different way.
That's, yeah. Oh.
It's good.
Oh, Daddy, that was fire. God! I'm not.
Oh, we both have to drink.
Oh, yeah, we gotta do an ASMR section.
Yeah.
Just, hey, welcome to Broken Crow. Do you want me to play your G string? Maybe I can tickle your vocal cords a little bit. Or how about I Jenga your hut? Christian just came.
Are you guys ready to party? You guys ready to mosh? Shake? Rumble? All right, let's. That's right. That's why we're here. Here for Broken Crow, everybody. Well, you guys have had one show before, and I saw some footage from it. It looked like it was pretty wild. I almost said a bad word, but it looked like it was pretty heckin' wild. And I don't know. You got any points that you want to tell our lovely viewers?
It was heckin' wild. There was some crazy things that happened at it. Yeah. Yeah, we had a couple of things that happened at it that were just whoa, you know, like well, our opening band Augur, who are all a bunch of they're all really cool guys. Like, they're all really cool dudes, and they came to the house where I'm living at right now, and for the after party. And man, let me just say, I've never seen a band smoke that many cigarettes between the four of them. Between the four of them, they have... Oh, God. God, yeah. I'm way too close. Sorry. All right. Between the four of them, they have the smoking habit of Keith Richards.
What about like Joe Cocker? Is anywhere near him?
How much did Joe Cocker smoke?
Like 50 a day.
So that's like 5 packs. No, that's like 2.5 packs a day.
Well, 50. So.
Dude, like the four of them easily, like probably like, I think Brandon, who's the lead singer of Augur, I think I watched him smoke like 9 or 10 cigarettes in the span of like 2 hours at our house. It was nuts.
More than I've drank in my entire life. Smoking.
I've never drank a cigarette, but
You want to try it?
whatever gets your rocks off, dude. But yeah, so no, yeah, at the show Augur, they're all really cool dudes. They're like, they put on such a great show, but 5 minutes into their set, there was a couple drunk dudes in the crowd. Like, I'm not even exaggerating when I say 5 minutes. I might be undercutting it when I say 5 minutes. I think it was their first song of the night. There were some drunk dudes in the crowd, and they started a fist fight. And I'm out front working the door because we're just at this pizza joint, and I hear this, and I'm like, what do you mean it's a fist fight? So I ran in there, and I was like, what are you guys doing? What the hell? Like, you guys gotta get out of here. And we had to kick out 3 people because they literally started a full-blown brawl. I felt kind of bad because at the point that I got into the, like, pizza joint, and I was, like, talking to them, they were all, they were at a point where they were hugging it out. They were all cool with each other. But I was like, I know you guys are so drunk that if you continue to, like, stay at the show and continue this sort of behavior, I know for a fact that you're gonna easily like start another fight, and I can't have that because like we were held responsible for the damages because we were the ones hosting the show, Broken Crow, and we don't have money to be paying for damages to places. I mean, we barely have money to be paying for life, like living, so yeah, we had a couple damages thrown in there. There's no way in hell we were gonna put that on our bill. So we kicked them out. That was 5 minutes into the show. I don't want to get like into more and more stories because I'm sure the more we do this, the more stories will come up. We got
more stories to come.
Yeah, but that was really cool. That 5 minutes into their set, that they had a full blown fist fight going, and I guess what that means is that Augur just kicks ass and they get the crowd really rowdy.
Heck yeah.
I haven't done the jar yet, so I'll just say this. Augur kicks fucking ass.
Broken Crow and Augur are both playing on February 28th. You can catch them there.
29th.
29th? 29th. It's 29th. Wait. I am a professional. It's 29th. I get my facts straight. I've also had a few to drink.
Did it stop?
Oh, it stopped.
And we're back
with Broken Crow. And this is how Connor's hair naturally looks. He actually straightens it before every show.
Yeah, it grows in this way.
We had some technical difficulties, but we're back! And there shouldn't be any more, but there might be. And if there is, that sucks.
What's the big one?
The biggest one.
Biggest one. The real Chungus.
I think even if I do swear that jar is still yours, I could just sabotage it.
I have 5 in there. You have 2, so I'm pretty sure if you swear that's mine.
Fuck! Your hair looks sick.
I'm doing like a piss poor job of it. Honestly,
you look like one of those like crazy like Japanese dudes. It also says reverse, so I'm gonna assume that means my turn again because there's only 2 of us.
Probably. I'm gonna assume that the closest thing I look to is how the Grinch Stole Christmas?
Yeah.
I look like one of the Who's.
Yeah, one of the Who's.
Oh, yeah. I look like I could be the mayor of Whoville.
The one that was elected before or after the Grinch?
After, the dude who went to like school with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Jim Carrey is.
So you're the current.
I'm thinking of like the Jim Carrey one, so I'm the current.
No, you're the current guy.
Yeah, Jim Carrey's poofed to either side or in the front, whatever the fuck.
But what are the Who's even? Oh.
I'm pretty sure this is
yours.
at the point I got.
Oh, you put more than. Oh, by the way, Connor poured like half a glass of whiskey into that cup.
See, this is why I don't have kids, because it's physically impossible at this point for me to have them.
Connor's sperm is pure alcohol.
99 proof. Oh,
how was it?
pretty good.
Nice. Broken Crow concert is like. It's like that.
It's like that, except a lot of horrible noise coming from the stage.
It's a little bit more of a happening.
Yeah, it's like me doing that while also going like ow the entire time, and then attempting to play a guitar solo, but that all that comes out is Wonderwall.
I hate it when that happens.
Me too.
Sometimes I try playing the didgeridoo, but all that comes out is Wonderwall.
Sometimes I try playing the didgeridoo. That's the whole comment.
So what made you come up with the name and the idea of Broken Crow?
The name was actually just something I came up with because, well, I grew up in Kamloops, which is in British Columbia in Canada, and they call British Columbia, BC, right?
Yeah. Hold on, gotta take a drink.
Drink one, player to the left.
Big or small?
So BC, yeah.
BC. So I grew up in Canada, or
It gets awesome.
in Canada. I grew up in Kamloops, which is in BC. And so I was like, what name of a band could I pick that would have the initials of BC in it? And I was like, I was thinking of names, and I thought of Broken, and I think I came up with like Broken Core. I came up with like, I'll have to put one in the jar, but I came up with Broken Cunts. Yeah, that was when I wanted to be like a death metal band.
Hard death.
Yeah, but I ended up not doing that, and yeah, and then finally I just wound up on Broken Crow because I thought crow has a lot of cool things you can put with it. Like crows can mimic human speech like parrots and all that, so I thought that was really cool, and I thought also crows, because of the fact that crows fly in murders, and I was like, we're a death metal band, we could do a lot with murder, which is really cool. Like, and crows are like blacked out, they're neat birds, they're really cool birds, corvums as they say in Latin. Corvum, that's crow in Latin. As far as I know, I think that's crow. I might just be uncultured, but I'm pretty sure that's crow in Latin. But yeah, that's where Broken Crow came from, just BC. And then the idea behind it was, I've always been into really fast, really heavy music with lots of solos, lots of crazy things, and all those that sort of idea. And I wanted to make a band. I don't know. I realized there was like 2 or 3 bands that I liked that it sounded like the music that I really liked, but I was like, there's not enough. So I want to make the music that I want to listen to, which is basically what music became for me. I was like, I'm making music that I want to listen to. I'm making it for me. Like, if other people like it, that's cool and all, but like, I love making music no matter what. Even if I had a day job in an office, which God forbid I ever do, because 3 minutes into that job, I'm blowing my goddamn fucking brains out for sure.
Probably also blowing somebody else's brains out at the same time.
Nah, it's not allowed in the community bathrooms, but whatever. But like, I was like, if I ever end up in an office job, I'm literally gonna hate my life. But as long as I have music to keep me going, and I'm writing things like that, and writing the music that I want to like play, like it'll all make out. And I've been a guitarist in another band. I've been a bassist in another band. I've been a drummer in a couple bands. I was a keyboardist in a band for some time, which for some reason
I did not know that.
I can't fucking play keyboards at all. So like, I don't know why I was a keyboardist, but I would sit there doing jump Van Halen like bam 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 while doing the occasional jump, and that's literally all I was in that band. But yeah, now I'm at a point in band where I'm actually writing music that I really enjoy playing, and I love it, and it hits something inside of me that I'm like, I love that shit. And and the people who come to the show seem to love it, and we have some people who are super dedicated, like fans, like who actually follow us. They dig everything we do. I've met a lot of them, and it's so nice to see people who are like that, who are actually so into it, because you're like, it validates you in a way to see like the thing that you've worked so hard for, other people are actually like accepting it, and it's just like, it's like the greatest gift at the end of the day to have that.
Fantastic. That reminds me a lot of that juice you brought to my New Year's party that one time.
Yeah, I remember that.
So, like, I invited Connor over to a New Year's party, and it was like, man,
Big mistake.
It was like, man, my whole family's gonna be there, and like maybe just keep it easy. Oh wow, okay. So I said, maybe keep it easy. Like, don't drink too much. Keep it nice and cool. But Connor says, "Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I'll show up and I'll be respectful. I won't drink too much." And he shows up with this like gallon jug that was just black water, basically like what you saw in his cup there. And everybody's looking at him like, "What the hell's in there?" And he says, "Oh, it's just a Mickey Jack Daniel's honey, a couple of beers that were in the fridge, and just a little bit of Pepsi." just a touch. And everybody goes, "That is disgusting. What the hell?" And it's not that bad. As the night goes along, like I took a sip and I was actually, yeah, that's not terrible. And somebody else took a sip too, and they also were like, "Oh, well, that's not terrible."
Dude, I remember that. I walked home that night too.
Oh, and you stole my buddy's shoe too.
Yeah. That was that Arden or
Kelton? Yeah.
Kelton. Yeah, I remember that. I was walking home and I was, dude, the whole way I'm limping and I'm like, this feels weird. Why am I walking like this? I was like, I didn't hurt my leg. But then I got home. I looked in the morning. And I was like, who the fuck's boot? I was like, who the fuck's boot is this?
That's two.
Oh, is it two? Shit.
Dude, you're gonna have to. You can. I'll let you veto that one if you want to.
Dude,
no, you're gonna take your responsibility for it.
But yeah, I see this boot in my I see this boot in my walkway, and I'm just like, whose boot is that? But then I looked and I was like, I only have one boot.
Yeah.
So I was like, I think I stole somebody's boot, and then it was a big ordeal calling up Kelton. Like, yo, can you get your mom to drop off your boot?
Yeah, because Kelton lives in Vancouver, not in Kamloops anymore. Oh, right.
Cheers. I gotta chug this, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Can I wait till that foam?
Yeah, sure. You can wait for the foam to go away.
Wait.
Let's finish the story and let the foam go away.
All right. Yeah, I've heard this works.
We've got
You got a wizard.
a wizard in there. It's not doing anything though.
Maybe because wizards are fake.
Wizards ain't real. Magic's not real, kids.
Yeah. Except for Scientology, that's 100% real.
That's real. That's also magic at the same time. Those are the only real wizards. I'm looking at you.
Tom Cruise is
Tom Cruise.
Gandalf.
He is
Gandalf.
God, Tom Cruise is Gandalf, man.
He's Gandalf.
Let's drink to that.
Yeah. Anyways, so Kelton and his mom are just like, yeah, can I come pick up? No, I think Kelton's mom was like, I need to come pick up his food. He's about to head to Vancouver, seriously, really soon. And I was just like, oh, yeah, I'm hungover as hell. And I was like, yeah. And she shows up to the door, and she was so nice about it. Kelton's mom,
she's really nice. She's a wonderful woman.
Yeah, Kelton's mom was so sweet. She was just like, it happens. It was New Year's. It's all good. That sort of thing happens. I was like, thank you. And then I gave her Kelton's boot. She gave me back my boot. And I was like, sweet, But there is this solid 6 to 7 hours of that night that no matter how deep a therapist probes in my brain, that's not coming back to me. That's blanked out.
The entirety of the night. So while we were all already harshing on Connor for bringing this terrible jug of whatever the fuck into the room,
I still have to drink that. Stop swearing.
It's tiny. I'm a tiny. It's still Tipsy tiny.
Yeah,
and
you judgmental.
Yeah.
Dicks.
So, but the entire rest of the night, there he was. Just any open liquor that was in the room, he would just take and pour into the jug.
It really became like a Neapolitan of alcoholism by the end of the night.
Messed up. There was and just any amount that he could fit in there, just more and more.
Yeah, dude, I would take a sip and look for the next open bottle to replenish the sip I took.
The infinity jug of disgusting.
And I remember too that night. I think we were in your either garage or basement.
It's attached to the garage, but it's the shed actually. Yeah, we had that stogie. Yeah,
we were smoking a stogie in the
big
garage.
Stogie.
And I remember that. I remember just thinking as I was smoking it, I took one huge off of it, and the smoke hit me, and I was like, I'm gonna throw up. I was like, I'm gonna puke right now. And then I think Oakley looked at me and he was just like, shook his head. And I looked at him and I was like, yep. And then I was like, I got you.
I'm over it. Oh, no, you can't throw up on that. That was actually an actual, genuine Cuban cigar.
Yeah, didn't he get it from like not Rocket Smoke, but
No.
Hut?
No. That was Jess actually brought that from Cuba, fresh off the plane.
But every celebration, I remember Oakley would always show up with really thick stogies.
Oh yeah. No, Oakley would show up with these gigantic stogies. Cheers to this. Oh, there's more.
I need like 5 seconds.
No, you put way too much freaking whiskey in that.
There's a lot of whiskey. Oh my god.
I feel like I'm gonna take a shot to catch up. Jesus. That's.
Yeah, anyways, whose turn is it?
It's my turn because you put the thing upside down.
Man, there's gonna be a point where I'm just gonna be so like fucking.
Every other word out of your mouth is gonna be swears. Not like that
though. There's gonna be a point where I'm like just so wasted that the camera is gonna be still filming. You're gonna be sitting there. I'm gonna be slumped down in the chair like that. Going on.
And the whole thing is gonna be a swear. Careful with this. Jeebses. Oh, that was me. That was all me. This is so sad.
Well, hey, you get to take that shot to catch up to me now.
Oh, pee-pee. Oh, pee-pee.
All
right, so anyways, let's ask about Broken Crow. What's your creative process behind writing your songs? Like, how do you start, and how does it end up? Like, what drives you when you're writing your songs, and how do you start it?
That's actually a really good question. Basically, what starts me on my creative process is, I get really. I deal with things that happen in everyday life, you know, I'm not a third world person or anything. I'm not struggling to eat every day, you know, like that sort of thing. Clearly not. We eating good, you know. All right. Anyway, so the creative process for Broken Crow is just basically this. So something will happen and I won't like it. It can be an emotional thing. It can be a personal thing. It can be a political thing. Like, I really don't like the way the world works as a whole. Yeah. I find the world works in a really bad way. Like, everybody is so against it. Everybody hates each other. That's one thing I noticed. Everybody always has conflict to say against each other. Nobody just gets along anymore, you know? Like, I'm not a hippie by any means. But the way the hippies thought back in, like, the 60s and all that, I think that's a really good mindset of just, like, you know, like love each other, be cool with each other, and be like all right with, like, just accept each other for what you are. Sure, you might not agree on everything, but like accept people for what they are. So that is what the creative process is.
I love that.
And a lot of personal things is like things I've gone through with my life. You know, a lot of like darker points in my life really comes out in our music because, you know, that really tends to bring out that side of me. And the creative process is just like not how we write most of our songs is I'll sit down, I'll come up with, I'm weird about it, I'll come up with lyrics first, and then I'll start writing music to it. I'll come up with the lyrics and I'll have them in my head and I'll be like, oh, I know how I want this to sound. So it'd be like, I'll think about it in my head, I'll think maybe like a melody, or not quite a melody, but like a rhythmic structure, because, you know, like screaming, we don't really have that much melody. If we do have melodic vocal parts, which we have some of, you know, I'll put those in there. But for like melody, it's more just like rhythmic structure of like, when do I want these notes to hit and all that sort of thing.
I've seen a lot of your riffs. You're really good with your riffs, like on your Instagram and on your Snapchat. You freaking rip them out, and it looks great and it sounds great.
It's 3 different things that like come into play with that. It's 1, musicianship. Does it fit the song? Does it elevate it to like that next level? Because, you know, like writing a song in steps. It's like you get the lyrics, and you get the guitar, then the bass, and then the drums, and then the keyboards, and yada yada yada. You know, however people write it, like it's got to bring it to that point where it is that full song that really is just like just hitting it on that right point, right? You know, but then it's also about what you were saying, like the way it looks too. The way it looks is important to me because, you know, like nobody wants to see your hands, even if it's complicated, even if it's a riff that's just like, but if it's just sitting in your hand in one spot, it's not that cool. I really like riffs that just bounce all over the guitar and do this crazy like fretboard work, and especially with leads and all that.
It looks way better, yeah.
Yeah, dude, it makes it like more of a theatric thing.
Yeah.
I also like writing riffs that aren't so complicated that I have to just stare at my guitar the entire time and focus on it. I like writing riffs where I can like not only like have to look at my guitar occasionally, but occasionally look away and do some like cool things, like, you know, with the whammy bar, doing the like wham.
And you gotta look
that, right?
And you gotta address the audience too, yeah.
Dude, exactly. Playing with the audience is a big part of songwriting. Because you know what? I could write a song that maybe means something to me. Maybe means something to me, and I'm like, that song is the deepest meaning to me. Sorry, dude. I fucking shit.
Oh, that's two. That's the whole. I'll take the bottom of your pot. Don't worry about it. No.
How much you want to bet that caught up on the mic, even though it was like pointed away from you? Anyway, so like, yeah, when you're thinking about like audience interaction with the band, when I think about audience interaction with the band, I don't want the audience to be. That's why I like really playing like small club shows. Like, yes, at some point I want to play really huge stadiums, because who doesn't want to play that?
Of course.
Who doesn't want to have like 10,000 people like staring at you, right? Like, that is nuts. But to me, I really want to play small stadiums because that I get people face to face with me. I get to high five them. I get to like shake their hand.
You never really meet them, yeah.
Yeah, I get to meet them. I get to know them as people,
And
not
that's way
just.
better. I much prefer knowing somebody in person.
Yeah, and that's what I really like. I like that sort of thing. So when it comes to the, I guess I kind of got off track. But when it comes to the creative process, it's the things I deal with life, and then we write the songs, we get to them, you know, we bang them all out, we do whatever we're gonna do with them, we write them out, you know, get them all together, we work them all out between the five of us as musicians. And then we think on the latter thought of, oh, how is this going to work with the crowd? And if a song doesn't work with the crowd, we just don't do it, you know?
Yeah.
Which happens a lot. There's some songs that I write that I'm like, you know, we start jamming it out and I'm like, it's not there.
Happening.
You know, like, it's there, like, musically, but that vibe of just, like, you can feel it when a song, you can feel it when a song is really going to get people going, like, oh, wow, like, that's nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, there's some times where it's just not there, and you know, you gotta just kind of accept that that's just not there, you know. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
It's how it be sometimes.
How it be.
So that was an awesome response, actually. I really liked a lot of that. That you pouring that, I wasn't worried about having to drink this until you put that in there, and now I'm scared as shit.
Fuck it. I think I'm still beating you, so it's full. I think
You think
that's
so?
mine.
Sick. I sang a song, and probably none of it's going to make it into the thing. Actually,
You should put like little clips of it in there where you're just like, yeah, and just
I can use it as a sensor.
Yeah, use that as a sensor. It's you going, yeah.
Oh,
yeah!
I can't do that.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
May I sample?
That shot in there was a mistake.
You made a huge whoopsie with that one.
I'm not doing that again. That smells like fucking.
Oh,
It smells
yeah!
it smells like rubbing alcohol. It's just spicy water. It's thick,
You know,
spicy water.
I'm gonna take a shot just to sympathize with you a little bit.
Spicy water. No doubt, this is the worst thing we've done to our bodies in a long time. Dude, I haven't been drinking that much lately either. This is the most I've drank in like a month. Shot's completely empty.
I'm feeling it.
Like what? Drop by drop? Milliliter by milliliter.
I'll take a drink after. God damn. That almost came out of me immediately after.
Which end?
The bad one.
Should we grab a bucket?
Yeah. We should grab a bucket.
Sup, cunts?
Pizza!
Pizza! Can't go down this.
That last shot of Ray and Nephew almost made me die. So, anyways, Connor still has another half a cup, which includes some of the same Ray and Nephew. And he's an absolute beast, and he's just doing it without even thinking about it. Ooh, he thought about it. There's a bucket for it. You just have to have... It all has to enter you. It has to enter you. Is the only thing.
I'm trying my best. Watering it down will help me get this all into me like nothing. Right? The
Diet Coca-Cola,
Diet
because...
Punk. It's just a commercial now.
Diet Cock!
You want to get wasted really quick? Diet Coke. That'll get your tits rocked pretty fast.
We got pizza, by the way.
The only cup was it. Nope.
Oh, okay. Oh, I made a word.
Wait, what?
I made a word. It said the S one. Yeah. We're having some technical difficulties.
The technical difficulties are in my liver and my kidneys.
Same. That's my man.
This man's is dying.
Take a block out of the tower, you fuck.
Alright.
Stop moving the jar when I'm trying to...
You called me an F. That means...
Nothing. There's nothing on it. Alright, cool.
It's alright. I forgot what band I was in for like 10 minutes, so...
Oh, okay, so on that, Connor is in Broken Crow. Connor...
Am I? I am.
So, what is broken about the crow? What breaks a crow? Please don't.
Okay, wait. Alright, what is broken about the crow is the fact that we are just like... It's all... The lyrics and everything is all just about, like, broken society, broken, like, famility as a whole.
Okay.
Like, it comes from growing up in a rough place and, like, doing rough things. Like, even my family doesn't know about the rough shit that I sing about.
Yeah.
They'll never know. I will never admit to them. I will always tell them, like, I made that up. Like, oh, it's just, like, the thing. But, like, everything that we sing about, it comes from, like, a real place. A real place has something that I experienced in my life that I'm like, you know, it's really dark. You know, sometimes it makes you pissed off. You want to scream about it. And that's what our music is. I want to scream about it. You know, sometimes there's something that happens. I end up fucking like homeless for a couple months, or like I end up pissed off at somebody, or somebody like cuts me down, and you know, the second I hear that, I'm like, you know what I want to do for 2 months? Yeah, dude. I want to scream about it for 2 months.
We almost already knocked over the tower. Holy shit. No, I feel that. I feel that.
See that?
Let's not show it. I want to show it, but let's not. If you feel like you gotta...
A little bit of bomb.
A little bit of bomb.
A little bit of bomb
A little bit of-
in my life.
A little bit
of in his life. Dude, white dads everywhere love us. White dads everywhere like, dude, that's my shit.
That's the shit, boy.
That's the shit.
You
I said shit
did.
again, didn't I? I said it right there.
You fucking...
Yeah, dude, I can't hold it together. All right, next question.
All right.
Oh, I said cunt. Oh, that's two.
I'm gonna voluntarily take this one because...
Nah, dude, you should definitely leave that for me. I got the puke bucket going. Well, I thought I spilled the puke bucket for a minute.
I was scared.
Dude, I was scared for my life at that point. My life is the puke bucket.
For the what broke the crow? I wasn't expecting such a great.
Crow.
I wasn't expecting such a deep response. You know. You gotta pour one in the drink now.
It's fake. Get a fucking drink. I said that 3 times, eh?
We said that, like, when we were walking here, we said that was one of the words. That means you got another.
You gays are so sensitive.
Don't worry, that one's not one. But that does mean that you have another jar on your freaking mouth.
Dude, we told you once we get well and
wasted.
effing drunk.
We've had a lot to drink and now we're feeling like it's time to go. I'm singing some Nickelback. You haven't heard the song before? Connor's taking a piss. Written by, what's his name? Chad something. Chad Cugger. Chad Krug. All right,
let's hear some fucking questions.
Some questions for the Broken Crow, rather than for Nickelback. The bucket is prepared.
Or been used once.
He's gonna take it for. It's been used twice.
Once.
No, you spat in it once, and you picked it up again for another run.
I spat in it once, but I puked in it once.
The bucket's been used once for puke. So Connor, tell us about your most recent upcoming shows.
Like the ones that are upcoming, or the ones that we've done.
We've got 2 coming up. Well, actually, you know what?
Yeah, can you hold the mic to me? So the ones that are upcoming are the ones that are like already went down.
At this moment, let's talk about the one that is already happened.
The one at Pizza Pie?
Yeah, the one at Pizza Pie.
God, the one at Pizza Pie was so good, dude. Man, the one at Pizza Pie was so crazy.
Yeah.
The ones we got coming up are at a bar called The Office. And The Office is effing amazing.
If you're not coming home early, just say that you're at the office.
Yeah, you're staying late at the office, doing some office work. Your girlfriend will be like, "Oh, what am I? Oh, he's just at the office." Meanwhile, you're tube topping some dirty slag in the bathrooms.
Something that's not 63 for fucking cent.
So, dude, you just swore you got poured in that.
It's already yours, dude.
That's fine. Here, I got it. Ready?
All right.
With the Coke to down
With
it.
the Coke to down it.
Big or small?
We got it all.
Fuck them all.
You gotta take that. You gotta finish that jar. I'm not putting anything more in for that, but those sweat. Do not. Dude.
Here, wait.
Wipe it on your pants or something, I don't know. Bro.
That basically cleansed it of all its sin.
Bro, you got a Sharpie? Can you sign this for Broken Crow?
I have a Sharpie in my bag. Yeah, I can sign that.
I want this to be signed.
Yeah, dude, I'll do that. Give me 2 seconds. We'll get that in the video. We'll get me signing it.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't puke before 60%? 60% was your puking point.
60% was the puking point, boys. Where's... Did I even... Oh my god, there's more of it. You know what? At this point, I'm like... Oh, right, a part of... Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Connor's trying to get laid again.
24/7.
Sorry, Connor's getting sexy now.
Yeah, I'm pretty horny. Alright, so what are we gonna do now?
You want to take a shot of that? Oh, here. I have one of those poured. You really don't want to take the bad stuff. I'll take this.
No, I'll do it. Give me a 3, 2, 1. Give me a 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1 countdown. I will never back down from it.
Real quick though, I'm gonna take it because I wanted to take this one in the first place, but I forgot to. Yeah, boy!
Yeah.
Alright, Connor.
Ask me some more fucking interview questions.
Interview.
Give me a 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Big or small?
Take
Have them all.
If it ain't big or small, have them all, boys and girls.
Yes, ask me away, monsieur.
When did you start playing the guitar, and when did you start playing the other instruments as well?
What other instruments do you mean?
All of them.
Every other instrument like I've ever played?
Yeah.
Okay, but seriously, like,
I'm talking about, like, you've played the guitar, you've played the bass, you've played the keyboards, have you played any wind instruments?
yes, I have actually.
You have?
I used to play violin. I used to play cello, bass, all that sort of things.
Yeah.
Guitar, bass. I used to be a drummer, actually. I was a drummer in one of my old bands. I used to be a keyboardist because keyboards are part of the drums. It's a very, what do you call it? Percussion sort of instruments, right? Yeah. I used to play everything. There's like 40 plus instruments that I can play, but the one that always hit my heart was the guitar. Mm-hmm. Because I just love that, like, I love that little bending that you can do with the guitar where it's like, wow, 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 wow. You know,
yeah.
To put it in the absolute caveman sense. But, like,
Bunga bunga.
Yeah, when it came to everything, like, guitar was my big thing. It hit me in the head, and I was just like, it hit me in the head like a baseball bat, you know? I wanted to actually be a drummer first. I played drums when I was, like, 7 or 8. And I could get some decent rhythms down. I could get some, like, meh down.
Yeah. I mean, the first time I ever saw Connor play, he was in another band called Padova, who was also playing on the 29th. And the first time I saw Connor play, he was the bass player for that band. And when I saw Connor, I thought, man, this guy is a bass player. But the more that I've met him, he knows everything. He even did an entire EP all by himself. And you guys should check it out. Connor, do you have anything else to say about your instruments?
I really want to fucking learn to play the accordion.
That would be epic. That would be epic, yeah.
Dude, that would be tight as hell.
Yeah. Dude, accordion metal.
Yeah, dude. Be pulling some, like, Ella Betty. Everybody be like, oh, yeah, this is tight.
This is shit.
Accordion, yeah, that would be sick.
Yeah, I saw the puke bucket. It's mostly fucking bucket.
Me.
There is puke.
No, but, like, my puke.
Yeah, it's all your puke. Alright.
Yeah.
Let's,
Wait.
Oh my god, I can smell. I think it started now. I can smell it though. Lit hours are back in town.
My fly is completely down.
You know what? I think that the fly being down is yes. We you've shown us. Finish your freaking drink before you show. Where's the paper towel? What?
Oh, you know Here, hold on.
What are you doing? No, stop!
All right, ready?
Yeah.
That's everything.
Thanks, boy.
Okay, we're at the, like, breaking point, so
We're at the breaking point. We're at the point where, at this point, the Tipsy Tower means nothing to any. We're at the point where the Tipsy Tower means nothing to any of us.
So I would definitely get with it with your fucking questions that actually fucking matter.
The questions that matter, yes. This is no. Oh, you son of a gun!
Son of a gun.
Brooke and Crow parties real hard, right?
Fuck yeah, dude. Dude, honestly, it's so weird. Like, half the band parties really hard. Like, me and Steve party really fucking hard. Tim has his on-off days. Now they just, like, had a brand new baby. Like, he just had a kid. And, like, obviously he's not gonna party that hard. No one should if they have a brand new kid. He wants to make sure that kid is like, yeah, my dad doesn't party to the point like the other dude. But like me and Steve, we party pretty hard. Sparks doesn't party at all. Tyler is a man, I'll party if I feel like it sort of guy. It's a day on, day off thing for him. Like some days he'll be like, oh yeah, I really want to party like hard as hell. But some days Tyler will be like, oh, I want to party hard as hell. And then other days he'll be like, I'm not quite sure. That's totally fine because like Tyler, for the most part, is just like Tyler's a very sweet, innocent kid. Doesn't party that much. He's not like me or Steve, you know. And
Tyler's really nice.
Dude, Tyler is a sweetheart.
Yeah.
For as much of a monster as he is on the kid, like that kid's a sweetheart. That kid will just be like for like an hour straight, right? Hey, at what point do we fuck up enough that we have to drink a sip of this?
Never! Well, I'm not touching that shit.
I feel
Are you
like
kidding me?
Here,
I'll take a swig of that. No, I agree. That's totally fucked. I wanna. Dude, I agree. That's totally fucked. I wanna. No, are you kidding, dude? No.
The next time that I say a bad word, I'll take a sip of it.
You heard it here, boys and girls. Broken Crow is a bunch of... Broken Crow are a bunch of boys who want to party real hard. But they're good boys. They're all very good boys.
No, we aren't. 4 out of 5 of us are good boys, and then there's me.
Oh my god! Oh, I'm all
you do that?
fucking soaked, dude! Staying here?
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? Tell us what the fuck is going on. Put that in the middle just so you can smell it.
I don't want to smell it.
No, but like, smell that.
I don't. I'm not.
Smell it.
No!
Smell it.
Boy! Boy! Put this shit away! I'm not even putting in a freaking sip for that. Dude! No! No, no, that's too much freaking whiskey, dude. No, thank you. Okay. You ate it, you fuck.
Here.
No, I don't want it anymore. No, no! Ah! Oh. Please don't. I'm already wet.
Dude, you weren't wet the second we start. I don't have any beers left.
I got another one. I got one more for you.
I have literally no beers left.
Take it easy, though.
I thought that was the whole glass, and I was like, shit, dude, don't do that. Hey, ask me a fucking question. Let's get this shit going.
Bro, okay, I had so many that I wrote down, and I was so ready for it, but now I'm wasted, and I'm also shocked, and I'm also just vibing a little bit, so I'm forgetting a lot of them.
Well, basically. We're fucking gross. We are the fucking nastiest band in Kamloops.
Bro.
We're a nastiest band in Kamloops, and that's just what it is, dude. We are the fucking worst.
That rum wants to make me fucking vom.
You got a bucket over there somewhere. Can I have your pizza piece?
Dude,
Watch.
bro, it's yours.
Thank you. Alright. Hey, what's in this?
Pizza.
Ham.
Ham.
Ham needs to be on my tongue.
Ham's good.
It's just water. It's thick water. It's thick water.
It's thick water, that's all.
It's thick tobacco-y water.
Thick tobacco-y water. No, please. I'm okay. I'm okay with... no, please. It's all yours. It's all yours. How is your shows going out of Kamloops? Have you talked to anybody? How's that been going?
Give me a 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, so things with, like, when we're close to Kamloops is really good. Like, Kamloops is fucking amazing for shows.
Their music seems awesome, yeah.
The music scene with Kamloops is awesome, but it's not that awesome that we want it to be. So we want to get, like, out to Kelowna, out to Vancouver, out to, like, you know, everywhere in BC. To work our way to that point where, like, you know, in BC, we're like, yeah, we're cool in BC. Like, everybody knows it's in BC.
Yeah.
But we all work our way slowly to, like, BC. To, like, BC and Alberta. To Alberta and Saskatchewan, you know, to Saskatchewan and Canada. To Canada and the USA and the USA in America! And then eventually we have people in Russia going, "Sick of blood! Vodka!" Something along those lines, that's what we want. Like, eventually, to get to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broken Crow is gonna go international.
Nowhere. Everybody support Broken Crow if you want.
Only people who don't deep throat don't support us.
And here to speak on that behalf is Broken Crow front member Connor Brennan.
Connor Brennan is... I'm going to take the mic back for a second. Connor Brennan is our lead singer and lead guitar.
Lead deep throater.
Connor Brennan is our lead singer and lead deep throater of Broken Crow. He is an absolute mad lad, and all of Broken Crow is also absolute mad lads. I love the bunch of them. Check them out. If you haven't seen them yet, if you are in the Kamloops area, see them. If you can see them in an area near you, see them. And to end it, I am going to... And if you've made it this far, thank you.